Is Sunday setup here with the Tully Adventurers. Explore. This week on Sunday setup, Jennifer is taking the lead as we prepare to weather strip our RV doors. We will be taking you with us as we discuss what we need to do for these projects, collect or purchase the items necessary, and stow them in our builder bucket. Ready, set, Tully Adventurers. Explore. And away we go. So, Jennifer, come right over here with me. What is the job that we're doing?
We are going to weather strip the doors.
Okay, and what do we need if we're going to do that project?
We are going to need some Goo Gone.
Okay.
Some scrapers.
Okay.
Some paint brushes. Some rubbing alcohol.
Okay.
Some rags. And the weather stripping itself.
All right. So where do we have all that stuff?
Everywhere.
It's in our RV already. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to follow you around while we gather what we need.
Okay, so first I'm going to look and see if we have any rubbing alcohol.
Okay.
So welcome to my game of Kitchen Tetris.
Oh, very nice.
Alright.
So we keep a bunch of stuff underneath
Goo Gone.
our sink.
Alcohol.
Yes. Goo Gone, rubbing alcohol. Check and check.
Let me see if I have any paintbrushes in here. Alright, so this will use my paint here.
Okay.
And my...
All right. The next organizational bucket. Okay.
a paintbrush, which I think did come out of your...
toolbox.
Yes.
Excellent.
A scraper.
Woohoo!
And let's see what else I have in here. Huh. Looks like another plastic scraper. But that won't be enough. Okay. That's it for this box. I love it. That box has gotten small. Oh. Smaller and smaller.
What do you mean by that? It just doesn't have as much stuff in it because we've used it up?
Yes, we've utilized the things in here.
Nice.
Okay, so these things all go into the builder's bucket, which I believe is right here.
Yeah, we've got our builder's bucket. And into the builder's bucket goes all the items that we've got so far.
Wow, there's bonus in the bucket.
Ooh, bonus in the bucket. Okay.
All right.
That's a thing.
Okay, so now we're going to go to the under the bed and get the toolbox out.
Okay, hold on just a second. I'm going to flip the camera around. Men, I've got to know. Are you the project runner at your home? Or does your wife come to you and say, hey, babe, why don't we do this project? Because my wife likes to tell me which projects we're doing. What about you? Let us know in the comments on YouTube or wherever you subscribe to us. All right, folks, we're flipping you back around so that we can see what's going on. And in our RV, the next spot that we go to find things is underneath. It's the storage underneath our bed. So there it is. Jen's bringing it up. And underneath there, I guess she's getting her toolbox. Yes?
Yes.
All right, because what are we looking for?
Another scraper. And possibly another paintbrush.
All right.
Voila, scraper.
Woohoo! We got another scraper.
And what else do we have in here? In my magic toolbox. We have some funny tools in here. I have all the random tools.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I think that's good.
think one of my favorite things on TikTok is seeing the husbands who talk about how their wives have a whole list of projects for them to do. And one guy in particular I'm reminded of, anytime his wife brings a tape measure to him, he knows it's about to go down. He's got some job to do there at the house.
Yes. Okay, so all that's in there. Yeah.
Okay.
We need to go outside.
Did we need some more paintbrushes?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
We need to go outside to the bin that's under the trailer.
Uh-huh.
Because I think our weather stripping's out there.
Okay, let's go take a look. So that's something else that happens in this RV life, folks. We only have so much space to do things. And so... Hey, BB King. Hi, how are you, B? How are you? So we do have outside storage, but most of it has stuff all up in it, so we've got a blue bin. Come on, B.
Wow, it has been muddy.
Yes. It rained a little bit this morning.
I see that.
Oh, so we got some water there and all that good stuff. And so we're going to get in here and see what we got. Stuff, things, whatnot. Jen is the project director as far as our RV goes, and there it is, weather stripping for our RV doors. Fantastic.
Just seeing what else is in here.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking a look through. Go ahead and open that back up. How many of you, do you see that blue thing right there? How many of you have an RV filter, water filter? And for those of you at a Sticks and Bricks home, how many of you have water filters at your house? Well, yes, that's all part of this RV life, folks. Checking through, seeing what else we got. Dogs running around. Hup!
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy, B.
He is a very well-behaved dog.
Yes.
Even though he gets on my last nerve.
Yes,
some
and
days.
so here's the how to slide a bucket back underneath. Just kick it, folks. Just kick it. All right. So, Jennifer, we have Goo Gone, rubbing alcohol.
Yep.
Scrapers,
Yep.
paintbrushes.
Yep.
And we have weather stripping right here in your hands.
Yep.
What else do we need?
I'm gonna go get a couple rags out, and then that's it. That's all we need for this.
Man,
project.
this has been a good one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to flip the camera back around, folks, and we're going to go check out these rags. And this is our RV. As you can see, it's needing some love, but this is where the weather stripping is supposed to be at, and there's just nothing on there right now. Not a thing. I'm going to put some new weather stripping in. That should help keep the heat in as we get into colder weather. Make sure the rain stays out. Hey, B, sit. Good boy. Shake. Sit. There we go. Shake. Right here. Oh, come back inside the house. You're scared because you don't know how to do it because you're going crazy. What do we got, babe?
I found a couple rags.
Found some rags. We keep them underneath the sink. Excellent, excellent.
That's it.
That's everything we need?
That's everything we need. It's a fairly simple project. It's going to take some time and effort, but it's fairly simple.
Fantastic. All right, so the next question I have for you, and you can figure out the answer while I'm playing with the dog, is what is a DIY project you did that helped you get ready to do this particular project that we're going to do? I'll give you a moment to think about that while I... Come here, B. Sit. Shake. Sit. Stay. Shake. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Other shake. I don't know why you stand up for that.
He does. He always
Sit.
does.
Other shake. There you go.
Wow.
There you go. Just stay seated and do that other shake. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. I love you, B. Yes. You're a good boy. All right, kiddo. Go to your bed. Bed. Good boy. Oh, he loves being on the camera. I love being on the camera, Dad. Yeah. I'm a good boy. I'm the goodest boy. All right, my love.
Well,
So, next things next. We are living in this RV. We live here full time, which means we got to take care of it. So now the question is, we've got all these things in the builder's box. We're ready to go. Tell me a story, my love, about a DIY project that you did.
I can't think of a specific project that set me up to do this one, so I think I'll just tell about how I got started doing DIY stuff.
That's a great, yeah. That'll help us out.
Okay, so once upon a time, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, this was like 2001.
Mm-hmm.
I hurt my back pretty severely.
Okay.
And I was out of work ended up being a whole year.
Mm-hmm. Hold on just a second. The camera's gonna get shaky, folks, because I've got to set it up and get it all fixed up. So, if you'll be so kind as to give us just a moment to deal with some technical issues. Boop. That'll do. And hey, there we go. That's our kitchen area. Hooray.
So
Here we go. Let's close this up so you can actually see us.
In that time, I ended up being out of work for a year. I ended up having surgery, but HGTV was a big deal then. So that's like Home and Garden. Anyway, I watched every DIY show I could find. And I had been in bed for so long, which is so not how they do it now, but I had been in bed for so long, I wanted to do something. Let me also say that my business partner at the time and I had just signed a lease on a building to build out a salon.
Ooh,
and then the doctor told me I could not work.
Wow.
So
that's a little bit stressful.
Yeah. So I learned how to do stuff, and I would direct him, and he would be like the hard labor. And I remember we would go down to this space that we had rented, and I would sit in this office chair. And I would wheel around on my little office chair and do what I could, like from the office chair.
So did I mention, hey men out there, all husbands, is this how it works in your life? The wife is the project manager and you're the hard labor. Tell me about it, folks. Come on, tell me. You gotta let me know. Let's go, baby. Tell me some more.
Yeah, so in that project, should I just talk about that project now?
Yeah, sure.
So in that project, it was 1,000 square foot office building with a low ceiling, with those ceiling tiles kind of a thing. And it had been carpeted. Ooh. So all that carpet had to come out. So I was like, no problem, because carpet is installed, nailed along the edges. We'll just pop that off. Boom, done. Not this place.
All right, go ahead and stop right there. Y'all are going to have to come back for more of these stories, because each one of these projects is its own DIY story.
Yeah.
So you got your start because, and was that really the first project DIY project kind of thing you did? Because I know your mom taught you how to sew. We've talked about that on Wednesday Wash. Check that out on YouTube. We know that you've done car detailing. Your dad taught you how to do that. So doing it yourself has been kind of a theme of your life. And now you're telling us that you owned your own salon, which is just amazing.
That was not my first DIY project.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be, so keep that in mind. We're going to have all kinds of stories, more stories, especially from Jen. She's the one who does a lot of these projects. I haven't done too many, but that's another reason why it's nice that she knows what she's doing, and I can just follow around, and she can kind of tell me what to do, and we'll figure out how to do it.
Sometimes I really don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm just brave enough to try it.
Hey, there we go. What is courage? What is bravery? What is taking a risk? And it's so easy to think about doing the big things, going surfing, going motorcycle riding, climbing a huge mountain,
jumping off the back of a boat.
Yeah. Things like that seem like big adventures, and they are, absolutely. But what about the kind of courage it takes to try to do your own DIY project?
Yeah.
The adventure of doing a DIY project, something you've never done before.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're all about here. We want you to become a Tully Adventurer, someone who is encouraged by us to try something that you've never tried, and it's okay if you fail. We still want to hear all your stories about what you've done. And so I'm hoping, and we're hoping, that these stories inspire you. You're reminded that you don't have to know what you're doing. You can just go out there and try. Yoda can kick rocks, do or do not. There is no try not. We're going to go out there and we're going to try something we've never tried before. And it's going to be an adventure. Things are going to go wrong. I don't know if any of you have watched the last couple weeks of our Sunday setup. Once again, you can check those out on YouTube. Things have not gone to plan. The first week we wanted to put our last stabilizer on. We have 3 out of 4 stabilizers that are already on our travel trailer, and one of them we just have not been able to get on there. And so it's a quick 5.5 minute video, folks, because still didn't get the parts we needed on Sunday setup. So we got to Monday maintenance. Jen was feeling sick, so I got under there and tried to put the bolts into the holes, and they didn't fit. It didn't work. And sometimes that's how it goes. And then this past week, we got to Monday maintenance, and we thought we had put everything we needed into the bucket so that we'd have everything we needed for the job. Come to find out, nope. It's good to have your toolbox out and access to all the things you need, which in an RV can be difficult. So, hey, where do you keep your RV tools at? Where do you store your stuff? Do you feel like you have enough tools? Do you have to go rent things from like a box store or something like that? That's always part of the job too. So let us know how your home projects are going and what it's like for you. Where do you keep your toolbox, and where do you keep all your stuff for these projects? Nice. So you're going to have quite a few stories to tell us, aren't you?
Oh my gosh.
You've done a lot of projects?
Yeah. So I was thinking back, and I think my DIY stuff started like in the early 90s, actually.
In the before the turn of the century?
Yeah.
We old folks. We're old. It's okay. Come with us anyway.
Yeah.
Go to your bed. Yeah. Mom and Dad are just talking. You're okay. Nice.
Yeah.
So you've got years of projects to tell us about.
Yeah. So that one I started with, and then I've been thinking back. I'm like, no, it goes back 10 years from there.
Ooh.
So,
all right.
Yeah. I've got a lot of stuff.
Sweet. Well, I'm excited, and I hope you are too. We've got a lot of great things coming up. Sunday setup is going to happen hopefully every week, unless, we're sick or something and can't do it. And Monday maintenance is going to happen every week. We're figuring out how to take care of our home, which is an RV, so we have some different challenges. We might be figuring out how to take care of some other things as we travel. We'll be heading back to California on Wednesday, and so next week, who knows what we'll do for Monday maintenance, and who knows what stories you might hear about. But we're grateful to have you here. It's wonderful, and Jen's got a lot of stories to tell you. We've got a lot of projects to do. We're going to get set up to take care of them and make sure that they happen. And I don't know what else to do on today's live stream, because I thought it might take a little longer. We thought we were going to have to drive somewhere and pick some stuff up, have a little more time to tell you some stories, but hey, today we're still recovering from Thanksgiving.
Yes, we are.
It's been a lot of fun, and ooh, check that video out. Saintsgiving on Friday Fun. It's on YouTube. Come see us. We're inspired by you and the adventures that you're going on. We are the Tully Adventurers, explore, and we want you to be encouraged to go out and live a fuller life by seeing our adventures, by hearing about the adventures we've been on, and knowing that we're just two regular people out here doing the best we can, taking some risks and learning how to enjoy the adventure of life. Because things go wrong, and either it's going to stop you or it's going to let you know you're on an adventure. So thank you all so much for being here. Let me see, what do we need to say right now? We're going to switch it up. I'm going to take your line.
Okay.
So, this has been Sunday Setup. We've got our bucket with everything we need in it. All set?
We're ready.
Tully Adventurers.
Explore.
Yeah!